What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mayor D Spain. We're here with all sports all the time. I got my guy Mark Collins here with me today, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself and tell him a little bit about himself. And man, we're gonna get right into this interview. So, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Derek, I'm good. Thanks for having me, man. My name is Mark Collins, two-time Super Bowl champion of New York Football Giants, 13-year NFL veteran, graduate Cal State Fullerton in communications, and entrepreneur, pretty decent golfer, hell of a dad, I must admit, and just enjoy talking to people.
Right, right. I can agree with that. Hell of a dad. I could join that boat too, sir. But man, let's jump right into this conversation, man. You gotta tell us what is it like playing in a Super Bowl, first of all, and then man, you said two times. Two times. A lot of people don't even get to the Super Bowl once. You got two under your belt.
It's wonderful. I mean, what this is, I mean, playing in the Super Bowl is kind of unexplainable because to a point, I mean, playing in the National Football League for one is a dream come true.
Right.
Every game you play in the National Football League, it's great, right? And then you get to the playoffs in the Super Bowl, it's magnified. Every play is magnified, and the game itself is magnified by like 10,000. Every play is everybody sees it. Everybody sees what you do. You can't even pick your nose watching. So, but it's wonderful. It's great to get there once and then get there again twice and winning that. Now, I went to a third one. I was with the Green Bay Packers, and we lost that one to Denver in Super Bowl 32.
I'm sorry. I'm a Broncos fan, man. I'm a Broncos fan. Nah, that's what's up.
Football fan.
That's what's up. Okay, so you went to the Super Bowl two times. So let's back it up a little bit. Let's talk about the process. It said that you're a graduate of Cal State Fullerton, right?
Yeah, I went to Fullerton graduate in communications, radio, and television. But before I settled on my major, I changed it twice.
That happens.
But everybody's going to change their major at least once or twice.
That
That's
happens.
what you do. I wanted to be an accountant, but I forgot
Math.
how much math you got to do. So going to my sophomore year, I changed to communications and did it that way. And I knew once I did that, I knew football wasn't on the radar.
Okay.
I just want to go to school, get my degree, and be on TV doing something, whether it's news, uh, whatever, being an actor or something, whatever. I'm gonna do something in front of the camera. That was
Okay.
my goal. And then football came, and then I did that for 13 years, and you know, I ended up playing football for a long time. And
Right.
still, after I was done playing football, I did radio and TV when I retired. Worked in London, worked with Sky Sports, worked over there for 3 years doing the NFL playoff games, being in studio and analyst.
Uh huh.
And then we did, I think I did Super Bowl 36. I was a European analyst for Sky Sports. So I did
Wow.
all that stuff, did radio, TV for a long time, and then I stopped and then started my own company. But
Okay.
I digress.
Okay. So let's talk about this. How'd you get to Cal State Fullerton? What was that story like? How'd you decide on it? Were you playing football in high school or at all? Or?
Yeah, I played three sports. I played football, baseball, and basketball.
Ooh,
And
multiple
I
sport
got
guy.
drafted in baseball like in the 100th round. But anyway, I got an opportunity to go to baseball. But four colleges offered me a scholarship in football. This Cal State Fullerton, Utah State, Nevada, Las Vegas,
Hmm.
and the other one was I think it was University of
These are
Northern
powerhouse
Arizona.
schools, man.
No, no, well, yeah, I mean that was a good school. Don't get me wrong, but Fullerton gave me the opportunity to play baseball. And
Mm-hmm.
once I decided I wanted to play baseball, but my mom and dad, in a very, very lovingly way,
Lovingly.
told me told me you going to school. So that's how I got there. But just having those opportunities to go to college, uh, we're good. I mean, fine schools, all of them. But I chose Cal State Fullerton because It was closer to home. And so my mom and dad could come see me play. And if I had dirty laundry, I could take it there to them so they could wash it and get something to eat. But
Take
it's a
notes.
great school, still is.
That's good. So, what was your mentality like? You said you had four different schools looking at you. You were a three-sport athlete in high school, right? What was the mentality like to keep you focused to where you could play all three sports and still have four schools offer you?
Well, the main thing was I love sports. I mean, it was fun. It kept me occupied. Uh, Not kept me out of trouble because I was never in trouble,
That's good.
but it kept me occupied. Something to do and something to really uh, keep keep my grades on point. Because if you don't have good grades, you can't play, right?
Got to be a
So
student first. Got to be a student first.
that helped immensely. So,
Yeah.
but it was fun. I love the competition. I love the strategic elements of our sports and all three sports. It's kind of cool. The
Okay.
coaching and the practice, and then the end result of the game, win or lose, you're gonna get something out of it, and that's what happened with me in high school.
Win or lose, you're gonna get something out of it. I like that. We're gonna have to clip that one. So talk to me a little bit about what it was like being an athlete in college. Like, what was that? One thing I always try and ask people: what was that schedule like? Was you getting up early like
Oh,
everybody else?
yeah, it was. It's gonna sound a cliche. It was what it was, but it really was what it was. And on the football side, we were a little different because we have like our preseason training camp before
Uh huh.
school starts, right? So we go there and we're practicing twice a day before when they had 2 a days before school even started. And then once you get that going, and then school starts, and then we go to school, and then you got to play on Saturday or travel to a city on Friday to play on Saturday and come back Sunday. A lot of stuff entailed, but the not the toughest part, but one thing we had to really, well, I had to do, a lot of the players as well, but to modify our schedule. For instance, we had to
Mm,
take 12 units in the fall because you need 12 units to be eligible, and you don't want that heavy workload. We have to travel a lot for football.
right. Right.
So we take 12 during, we were semester, so you take 12 during the season,
Full
and
time
during the
student.
off season, you try to stack up. I try to do 15, sometimes 16 units in the spring semester. So, and that could be daunting too, because sometimes you're going, you slip up a little bit if you try to do too much. So you try to keep
Right.
on pace to graduate.
Oh we. I bet that was a lot of focus, a lot of studying.
Yeah, the greatest thing about semesters, I like I like starting in September, August, September. You're done by December. Then you come back February. You're done by May, April, May. You're done, right?
Right.
You do quarters. Man, you got 10 weeks and then 10 weeks, then another 10.
It's like
Every
stacking
10 weeks you
on
got
top
you
of
got an
each other.
exam. That's nuts.
Right. So you said that after you graduated from Fullerton, you said you weren't even thinking about football. So what were you doing if you weren't even thinking about football?
Well, what happened was I started football. I was a starter my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then I was pretty. We had a bad team, but I was pretty good. And started my sophomore year. We got a little better. Started my senior year, my junior year, got even better. I was still good, All American, that kind of stuff. And then I started getting letters and some looks about some teams. Then say, hey, maybe I got a shot at this. Then my senior year, I was defensive player of the conference, and next thing you know, I got drafted in the second round by the New York Giants.
Okay, second round. Let's go. Let's go. Second round, Giants pick you up. You got the contract. Give us like your favorite story. 13 years in the NFL. Give us your favorite
Yeah,
story of being in the league, man.
I'll give you this. I'll give you that story before I give you. I'll give you this before I give that story.
Okay, two stories. Let's go.
When I went to Fullerton as a running back.
Mm.
I didn't play defense, and so we're going to our first practice. Our coach Gene Murphy. I'm sitting in the running backs room. We had 8 guys on scholarship and another 10 walk-offs. So we got 18 guys in that room. So Gene Murphy comes in, the head coach comes in and says, "Hey guys, we have a problem. Does anybody want to play corner, defensive back?" So I looked around. Now I still think I'm an alpha guy. I'm the alpha dog to
Right. Big dog on
except for my
campus.
daughters, except my daughters. But I'm an alpha guy, right? So I look around, I'm going, instead of going, oh, I could beat that guy, I could beat that guy out. I looked around, nobody raised their hand. I raised my hand. So I went from offensive room
Running back.
to the defensive room,
DB.
to running back to defensive room, start practicing, learn defensive back corner. Started my freshman year, started my sophomore year, started my junior year, senior year. So the point I'm trying to make is so I can tell you the other part of the story about being in the league. And I'll tell any kid who watches this, male or female, don't let anybody pigeonhole you to be something that they think you are.
Ooh.
Always take an opportunity, take a chance, get out of your comfort zone. No, I'm just not just a running back. If you give me the opportunity to learn something, to better myself, I'm gonna do it. So that's what I did at Fullerton, which got me to the league. Now, on the other end, being in the league for 13 years. So as I get drafted in the second round to the Giants, this team was already set to win a Super Bowl because they lost to the Chicago Bears the year before to get to the playoffs, the Super Bowl, whatever. Super Bowl team, right?
Already.
So I walk in immediately, and my mindset, I'm very strong-minded, and I'd like to think very cerebral. My thing was, I'm here to win a job. I'm here to take somebody's spot. I'm not here to make friends. I got people to feed at home.
Right. I got mouths to feed. Let's go.
So that was my mindset.
That mindset coming in, just I'm gonna give me a spot some kind of way, huh? I like that, man. I like that. So I gotta ask you. I always ask everybody, if you could talk. Well, you are now. You're talking to the next generation of footballers. You're talking to the next generation of running backs that might need to make the decision of going to play corner. What's some advice that you would really like to lay on them to help them with any decision that they may make as they continue in their journey?
I would just say this, and I say this not just in sport, but in business.
Ooh.
Plan to fail.
Plan to
Uh,
fail.
Plan to fail, but don't stop because that one shot's going to happen. But the minute you stop, you will never get that shot. So always, plan, keep doing what you're doing, and sometimes you're going to fail at it. But don't give up. You keep going, keep going, keep going, because somewhere down the line, just by your hard work and your dedication, you're going to get that goal. And it may not be what you think is going to be. It may be in a total direction.
Right.
Be ready for that other direction.
That's big. Be ready for that other direction, because most of our lives, and even when we playing in high school, we think like we just gonna go straight. Like you said, you was a running back. This is how I'm gonna do it. I got it planned out. We done made 15 vision boards and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But it just might go a different direction. I like that, man.
Yeah, that's just there's going to be a lot of detours to where there's never a straight line to where you got to go. There's never a straight line. It's got to be a detour. Be ready to zigzag with it, because if you don't, you'll get stuck and somebody's going to take your spot, and so you're going to quit, and somebody you're going to say you'll watch on TV, or somebody's going to get a job that you probably qualified for or something, and you're going to say when you're 30, 40, 50, man, I remember that guy and that girl when they did this, and your kid would probably say, well, why didn't you do it? And you're going to say, because I quit. Or you may try to blame somebody, but no, there's a lot of detours in life. Just be ready for them.
Okay. So I hear you say you're an entrepreneur. Real quick before we get off, talk to us a little bit about some of your entrepreneurial endeavors, man.
I created a sports recruiting website called 25sports.com, and what we do is give student athletes the platform to create a mobile profile that they can send to colleges that fit their criteria. Instead of waiting for a college coach to come and tap you on the shoulder, you could do the work. You and your parents could do the work, create your mobile profile, and go to a school that fits your criteria. And you can
Mm.
send that profile, mobile profile, to any college you want.
Mm.
You'll get the data. You'll see who saw it. They got all your information on it. You'll see it. I think I sent you a copy of what I sent you
Yeah,
at
yeah. With
our
the
event. I saw you that. That's how it looks, and you can
oh
send that anywhere.
I
It's
actually
pretty
have seen
genius to
that,
me
you know. So
because
so
a lot of players, athletes, they sit around and wait for these coaches to come and tap them on the shoulder. And some of these schools don't have the budget to go do it. Sometimes you got to take the intestinal fortitude onto yourself to do it, and send it out to coaches and schools that fit your criteria. Everybody can't go to Notre Dame. Everybody can't go to USC. There's a lot of Cal State Fullerton schools out there, Long Beach State, UC Davis, Jackson State. What else you got?
HBCU,
All kinds of schools that
Norfolk.
need athletes.
I feel that. We gonna have to say that link one more time. We gonna have to drop that in the bio somewhere or something. Say it again.
It is 25 sports, the number two, FIVE sports.com.
25sports.com, man. We gonna get them plugged into that. We might have to start bringing that on the road with us because you know every Black College Expo we do, I do the 411 for the student athlete. So I'm gonna have to drop that nugget so they know. You might have to come and talk one of these markets. I'm gonna talk to Dr. Price. We gonna get you out here, man. We gonna get you out here, man.
We'll get it done. We'll get it done.
Yes, sir, man. I once again I appreciate you being on the call, man. I know these student athletes that are watching this appreciate it too, man. If you just want to sign off and say goodbye, man, we gonna head up out of here.
Hey, everybody, good luck to you. Don't ever stop. Keep your dreams alive and keep doing what you do and do it well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.